Well, good evening, everyone. It's our last superintendent video update for this school year. Hard to believe. You know, over the last couple of days this week, we were able to enjoy 3 wonderful parade events honoring our 5th and 8th grade graduates as they move up to their next exciting destination. I want to pause and thank our Board of Education for their support, enthusiasm, and presence at all 3 parades. I especially want to thank our teachers and staff members who came out, cheered their kids on, danced, cried, laughed, and delivered a bunch of air hugs to ensure that their students felt special and appreciated. It was so much fun just to be out there amongst our teachers and our staffs, our principals, just really having an opportunity to say goodbye to our kids and just wish them the best. I'm also so thankful for the principals, the assistant principals, who did a lot of work, a great job in organizing the events, corresponding regularly with Chief and Contro to ensure that the county guidelines were followed, that distributing materials to parents and students was done in a safe manner, and that they provided a really nice finish line for our students and their parents to celebrate these rites of passage. So thank you, SMPD, for your presence at the car parades and for your guidance along the way. I am just very thankful that it all came together in a relatively short period of time, and I want to thank you, parents, for your wonderful behavior and support during these events as well. Well, as reported in this week's Tribune, the SMHS class of 2020 has made it known that they want a July 31st graduation over any type of virtual or car parade commencement. In fact, 87% of our seniors indicated in a survey that they would much rather participate in a late July senior week that might include the possibility of a prom, grad night, and a physical graduation. You know, of course, the students understand that a July senior week is wholly dependent on LA County Public Health loosening up present restrictions on gatherings and allowing for public celebrations. But I do want you to know that we remain committed as a school district family to honor our Titan class of 2020 in a dignified and respectful way. You know, electronic report cards, with the end of the semester, I wanted to make a note for you all to keep an eye out for more information from your schools about electronic report cards. Thanks so much for the work of our technology team in doing this work. I cannot tell you how much work went into this to make this happen, and they are making it happen. They've just dug into this, and I'm sure that you will be very pleased with what comes of the electronic report cards. Now, I bet you're all asking, what about school in the fall? Well, on May 20th, over 65 members of the School Reopening Task Force met to consider issues, news, and choices regarding the reopening of our schools in the fall. Using the LACO framework as a template, our SRTF members have been divided into one of 5 categories or ninja teams: instruction, social and emotional health, health and safety, family and community engagement, and operations. On those teams, members will research news and information from a variety of sources that include public health, California Department of Education, LA County Office of Education, federal and state agencies, and colleague districts. They will identify needs and resources to address student, classroom, personnel, office, and leadership issues. At the next tier or level, members from those 5 categories will meet weekly with their level-alike ninja teams. That includes primary, upper elementary, middle, and high school. You know, it's at that level that the research and resources will come together to address level-specific needs. Recommendations from the level-alike meetings will then be brought to the dojo, or the organizational level, the cabinet, principals, and board members, to compile the reopening report and recommendations to the Board of Education. I just want to thank the many members of our staff and community who have agreed to help us safely open our schools this fall. I am also so thankful for our friends and partners at San Marino Schools Foundation. As of today, over $1.1 million has been raised to ensure that we will be able to bring back the remaining teachers and counselors laid off on May 15th. 2 days remain in the campaign, and I hope that you will consider one last opportunity to help restore the positions needed for our fall opening of school. As I announced at our board meeting Tuesday night, I'm very excited to let you know that Mr. Jason Kurtenbach will be transitioning from the district office to the principalship at San Marino High School. You know, Jason is an experienced secondary site principal who connects with students and families in very deep ways. He is also so committed to the arts, athletics, and activities as meaningful ways to engage and connect our students to school. Jason, I can tell you personally, is chomping at the bit to get to work as we move towards exciting new pathways of learning and programs that will truly support student wellness. Finally, I just want to pause and thank our students and teachers, parents, staff, and board members for a wonderful first 11 months for me as superintendent of San Marino School District. None of us will ever forget this year, especially our departing SMHS class of 2020. And for our Titans, we know that you'll continue to be Titans in all that you do. We're so proud of you and can't wait to celebrate graduation with you on July 31st. For now, we look forward to seeing your smiling faces on tonight's NBC4 newscasts at 4 and 6 p.m. and in the upcoming special edition of the San Marino Tribune. So thank you, San Marino, and thank you to all of our supporters and community members. Have a great weekend.